Hey there, it's Scotty, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back to another video. I just had an idea, right? And so I just started doing it. I didn't think about it too hard. So we're gonna have a little LP come to the channel, and this is their house. It's a family of aliens, and they are here from Sixum, and they don't have a rocket anymore. So we're building them like, cause that's some. It's like a family of aliens. Like I said, I didn't think about this too hard, and so they are a family of aliens. They're gonna be building a rocket together. But I kind of did it in the back of their home, in the back of Oasis Springs. Um, just because like an alien family in the desert, it's very Juno Birch, isn't it? And that's important, you know, that we acknowledge Juno Birch and the fact that she's everything. So, um, but yeah, so as of right now, we're just doing the house. If you can see, I have the Sims on the lot because I just wanted to use the money that they had as just a random Sim family I created, and then put on the lot. They are, I don't even know really how they have this much money. Maybe because I bulldozed the house. Okay, there it goes. I bulldozed the house, and it's that's the money that they have. So, I didn't cheat for them. Basically, we used what they had to get what they want, and so I kind of just sat up. I was watching some streams because I very much do consider myself a Twitch girly, and but yeah, I very much am a Twitch streamer. So I was watching some streams and looking at some reference pictures. And if you see any pause or lags, that was me looking at a reference picture. And so yeah, very much heavily throughout this portion here, just trying to find some type of shape solution, because I was just like, alien family living in the desert, go. And so I was, and then I realized like I probably need a reference picture, so I found a nice little like modern-ish desert house. So kind of that. When we get inside, you will see that it is very colorful. More so with my reshade, which is the point of me having my reshade. But it is very colorful inside. It is very nice. I just erased all the terrain paint I put up there with the sand. I saw it. I saw it. So at least you saw it. So uh I really wanted to play around with gender in this LP. I wanted to do something that I had never really done before. So um I am playing with the cults. I'm playing with families and different family dynamics. So because they are aliens, I just kind of really wanted to take the cap off of that, and we do have the proper pronouns to be able to give them now. So we've got some they hims, some she theys, and so the wife is pretty much dominant here. She's the dominant lady. She's the one in charge. And then we have the husband, who is actually the one carrying their children. So there, we'll do a cast video, really getting into the family and who they are and what's going on and everything like that. But you'll see in the house build, we are decorating the house for a mommy and a daddy alien, children, and then two infants. So there is like a nursery, and that is because one of the parents is pregnant. So they're going to be having a baby soon. They have a teenager and a child as of right now, which is fun because I have It's Potatoes preteen mod in. So when she ages up, we can do some preteen gameplay. It's gonna be a fun LP. I'm excited because it's very colorful. I've decided, since they're aliens, why not make them colorful? That doesn't make sense not to. So um, I found some CC that is just very colorful, And so I was putting it on them, and then when I was doing their house, I was like, I just feel like some aliens would really appreciate some color. You know, I don't feel like I'm wrong here, okay? I just feel like they would appreciate some color. So said I was gonna add a little color. And I think it came out pretty cute if you ask me. But I also built it, so don't ask me. But hey, that's what the comments are for. Say something kind. Say something kind. But I do actually really like how the shape came out. We're still actually working on it. Floor planning is not generally my forte. It is difficult. I will say that it takes me forever, so you see a lot of spinning and looking and spinning and looking, and I was heavily consulting my reference picture in this moment here, because I'm like, oh god. So I was resizing and then trying new windows. I wanted this open space that had this kind of like it's got the eco living metal paneling on the side, which looked really nice. Trying to figure out if we can have a nice little back area here, above and around the spaceship launch site. It is just going to be a gaping hole back here. I think they feel like no one can see it. So we're expanding the house out a little bit, which it's not the best shaped house. It isn't the best shaped house, because I'm real bad with that. But like, it's not the best shaped house. I'm making this a little smaller just to try and get a little more room, because I did realize that we had 4 people in this house. Yeah, we have 4 people in this house. So it is going to be tight, but I kind of like it like that. In my gameplay, I tend to have houses that aren't humongous. I say that, and then my current shell that me and the community are doing is a humongous shell. But I'm very big into using smaller spaces for families and stuff, just because I like the clutteredness and the lived-inness that it kind of brings. I just think it's kind of nice like that. So we are doing that kind of here. It's going to be enough space, but when we progress, it might not be enough space, because again, we're going to have more children added to the family, which will help, because all of them are going to get back there and help with that rocket. That's the point of putting it there. I like doing things that I don't do often. So if you will follow me on Twitch, ScottyYadi77 over there, you'll see I was doing the Not So Berry challenge, and I'm doing Not So Berry 2.0 by Nexel, who also made my reshade, which is Solar Breeze version 2, if you were wondering. But I had done and it just made me do I did a Not So Berry challenge. It made me do a lot of things that I'd never really done before. So I think that is so important in your gameplay. When you play The Sims a lot, you know what you do, you know what you want to do all the time. To spice it up, sometimes you do need to do things that you kind of don't do a lot. So we're going to be playing with this rocket back here. Even in my Not So Berry playthrough, I just kind of sped past the rocket. Like, okay, well, come on, let's work on the rocket. But like, I really want to pay attention to it and have some fun. I don't know what inspired the aliens. I can't really tell you that. I just was like, you know what I need? Alien CC. And I was watching one of the Twitch girlies just do a nice little stream, and I just decided, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and download some Alien CC, and I started making the husband in this family, and was like, he needs a wife. And then I was like, they have a daughter too, and it just snowballed. And then I was like, I put them in a house, and I'm like, okay, CC tested. It looks nice. My game seems to be running okay. Like, it didn't seem like nothing broke or anything because of some CC. So I was like, good. But this is my problem. Chronically, I open up the game to play the game in one way or another. And I didn't move my mouse for a second. My screen went dark. I thought my stuff crashed. I was gonna be sad. Anyways, no. So like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna go do cast. And then I'll open up my computer, I'll open up the Sims, I will do cast, and then I'll, you know, drop them in the world. Why not? And then it's like, well, you can have this really cute sim living here in this like EA curated house. Like you just can't do that. Excuse me. So then you build them a house, which is exactly what happened here. Because I was truly just testing CC, but then I was like, you know what? They need a home, and I might as well record it. So I have not, as the recording of this, I honestly haven't recorded a single episode of the LP. I'm honestly going to call it a current household. If it turns into more than that, it will. Okay, y'all know me on this channel. If you do, we commit to ideas and then we don't commit to them. Okay, I like to play test as I build. So I was like, is this living room too small? Nope, they all sat down in there pretty comfortably. So I just basically this is an idea that got away from me, and I'm actually really excited for it though. It just seems like it's gonna be really fun. I'm loving the colors. It's very bright. It's very mismatch. Ever since the Decor to the Max pack came out, the Decor to the Max kits, let me correct myself, Decor to the Max kit, every time I was streaming and I would say, like, I would call a kit a pack, someone would be like, it's a kit, and I'm like, okay, don't murder me. Y'all hate kits. I don't particularly mind them, but y'all hate kits, and you're like, that was not actually a pack, it was a kit, get it together. So but ever since the Decor to the Max kit came out, I have been really into like bright, colorful patterns and a little bit of clashing. I've been into that since that pack came out. So it does look a little, you know, like I have a bad habit of going super matchy-matchy. So when I'm not super matchy-matchy, like I'm like, does this look good together? It's like, that's a hodgepodge of color. But I love it so much. Like I just really enjoy just the all different random colors. And then like, of course, with it being an alien family, they're kind of doing what they think is cute and everything. So there is not a lot of rhyme and reason to from one room to the next, but there is kind of a whole cohesive thing. Like in this, like from the living room to the kitchen, it is almost two different styles of decorating. But if you see it, you'll see the color. The color is the theme. The color is the theme. So remember that. In the whole house, the color is the theme. So I have used a lot of my CC comes from Peacemaker. I think almost everything in this living room, if it is not Max's, it is from Peacemaker. The little piece under the TV, Peacemaker. That couch in the corner that my wifey poo is sitting on, that is a Peacemaker Paranormal add-on. And then the couch is just from Paranormal. And then the table's from Decor to the Max. Ew. The lights are actually from the Dream Home Decorator. Yes. And then the little study area over in the corner, the desk and everything, Peacemaker. These counters, Peacemaker. I am a Maxis Match boy. I am a Maxis Match young man. I will, I frequently raid Peacemaker Heat. I have usually probably downloaded everything that they have, but you know what? I look constantly anyway. I am a whore for Maxis Match content. I just love it. So I pretty much have Peacemaker, all of Peacemaker's catalog. God bless that person. It's just my aesthetic. I just love it. It just looks so good. So we're just like eking out a kitchen here. The kitchen got a little monochromatic, so we added a pop of color, and that's what I like about this kitchen actually. Like, um, I am a slut for an island. I just am. I think it looks so cute. I've been really big into like counters across the top of windows lately. I've been doing that in some builds. I don't know. How do you feel about it? Let me know down below. So I like to make myself a space and then force myself to use it. So this kitchen is absolutely massive. Like, it's just a massive piece of kitchen. Like, it did not need to be this big, but hey, with a family this large, I kind of really did want. I needed, I'll say. I didn't want this kitchen to be this big, but with a kid, with a family this large, I think we needed a kitchen that was going to at least hold up. Something they could probably cook together in, maybe have some bonding family moments. And so when you have a kitchen this big, of course, it's for meals, so you want to give them a dining room. And yeah, so I'm giving them a little dining room right here, and I think I think everybody's gonna enjoy the space once they get moved in and everything. So, and especially before the babies come, yeah, I think we'll really be enjoying the space. So I'm just more excited for alien toddlers and playing with some cute little old babies, because everyone has a disguise, and we'll do a cast video. Everyone has a disguise, and everyone has a just a regular alien suit skin sort of thing. So yeah, it's very cute. I don't play with a cult, so I'm a little excited too. Yeah, so we added a little bit of red to the kitchen, with the appliances and everything, and then the dining room is starting to be like these cool, like, very warm tones of like brown and red and everything. And then the centerpiece kind of adds a little pop of orange to it, and then like it's kind of like the red from the dining room bleeds over into the kitchen. I'm kind of going for that. So very adorable. I just wanted it to be very colorful, whether bright or not. I just wanted to be colorful, and I think my reshade takes care of the rest. Honestly, my reshade is very bright. I understand that, so I'm very excited to be playing with a very colorful family, because while their alien disguises are regular humans, them themselves, if you can kind of see them now, just in the house, because I am playtesting, they are just a colorful bunch. And so I'm excited for it. Like, their rooms are colorful. Also with them, you'll see in the bedroom, it gave me a little bit of opportunity to use some furniture in this game that I have never used before. Namely those little pod beds. They just seem very alien to me. One came with Get Famous, so I'm like sure it's supposed to be like some ritzy like celebrity cryo sleep sort of thing. But like, if you use them for like, I don't know, I actually used them in the bedroom for the parents, and I kind of live. And here's the thing, like with those beds, I gave them the pod beds because save your game, folks. I had to save mine, save yours. I gave them the pod beds because alien, like the parents are like from another planet, right? And then maybe like the oldest daughter was probably like born on the way to Sim Earth, or right when they got here. So she's kind of like acclimated to Earth, like gravity and everything, while the parents probably need like a little bit of like, they need to be in their compression pods at night. It just kind of helps. But like the kids, they're kind of cool because they're like, we're born under it, so their bodies are adapting. That's like where my mind goes with it. That's why the parents have pods, and then like the kids, you'll see the kids have regular beds. Spoiler alert. But yes, I think I'm starting on the parents' bedroom now. And like literally, I was looking for regular beds and then like a double bed, and then I discovered the pods and was like, Okay, we're doing pods. We're doing pods. This is happening. The pod has to happen. So they actually, I don't think they can sleep in it together, but they can woohoo. They can woohoo in this. So interesting. We'll be playing with it. We'll see how it works. Um, but yeah. So and then also this new thing here. That's like that must be what was in the Sims 4 delivery. There was a delivery today. Today is at least when I got my game, which is May 25th. I I've never seen that before, and so I think that's like new. I don't know. It seems like a radio kind of like. It seems super futuristic. So I was kind of going to add it here. Um, and yeah, so mom and dad's room is kind of going to be. It's small, but we also those beds are expensive. Like expensive. So we did kind of splurge on their bed. So their bedroom is small, but it's mighty because there are very expensive beds in there. So we have just a little small closet here, compartmentalizing space and everything with the modular furniture, and making the room a nice peachy peach. I think it kind of compliments if you kind of pull back, it complements the rest of the house. As in color, I just wanted to be all color pop and color block and everything. It's pretty much how I play my game now. After doing so many generations of Not So Berry, like I'm a fan of some color. I do like some color. So there's a lot of teals and orange in that almost sea foam and orange. It's you know sea foam. I feel like you're very bougie if you say sea foam, which I am very bougie. So this is the nursery, and I kind of like to do this trick with the little flat couch piece and a counter to make kind of like a little makeshift changing table. We need more baby items in the game. Um, because I only really have the debug bottles and diapers, which you wouldn't just put a bunch of, well, maybe like empty bottles, but you would probably keep them in your kitchen. You probably wouldn't just put a bunch of like made up baby bottles just sitting out because they do need to be kept at a certain temperature and like sanitary for your baby. So, but I just wanted to note like this is where we do baby things in this room, which, hey, I think it came out cute anyway. So it's going to be um, dark blues and yellows. I'm like, I don't know why that was like something that I just had to follow when I was doing this room. I was like, dark blue and yellow. It's coming to me. So that was that, and am going for functionality here. So we're not packing the rooms full of clutter and things like that, but we are trying to make it cute enough to play in. But yeah, I'm not like packing these rooms or anything. There's almost no furniture in that one, just because I do want an at-home berth. Um, I want an at-home berth, and they're gonna be in there, yeah. So I want the parent to actually like be able to get in there and use those. So that's why I like that. But actually, thinking of it, I don't know. I'll have to think on that because I just realized I have the realistic childbirth mod. I have the realistic childbirth mod, so uh, we might have to do that in a nursing in a hospital. But anyway, it's fine. We'll figure it out. But we are on the girls' room now. So as of right now, they have two daughters, one teen and one child. We are starting to run out of money here, so we are absolutely doing just a little bit. They have a couch that they can sit and chit chat on. Some cool little posters that I think all came from Strangerville, which kind of worked for some alien girls. And a closet, just their clothes hanging up, little bit of clutter for them. So some pillows on the couch. It's just there to look cute. I didn't want to add like anything else because we do have a family computer, so I didn't want to add like a desk in here or anything for them. Um, I was going to give the oldest teen daughter kind of like a garage area to play like guitar in. I was gonna have that set up, but we might just move it like in game, like when we actually start to play. Like let her use the back patio for that because the little like storage closet that I had on the side of the house I just actually moved so I could give the parents some more bedroom space. That's why I got rid of that wall over there. And then just a quick little bathroom, something very functional and easy, nice and easy. So, yeah, and we're rounding it out here with some backyard patio furniture, just a nice little chair, and a yeah, a nice little chair, and it's not a chair, it's a table, nice little table, and some play equipment, and yeah, and then just add some texture to the floor and walls back in here, and yeah, so just kind of finishing this little under bunker basement sort of thing. There's nothing down here. It's just the it's nothing down here. It's just the walls. So just painting the walls. I didn't really want anything to be down here. Maybe we can add stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. There are going to be some screenshots coming up, so enjoy those. And stay tuned to the channel. We've got some interesting things coming, and I will see you soon. Bye now.
Take a bite, so sour candy. Take a bite, so sour candy.